This is Shelly Craft coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the LD Micro main event in Bel Air, California, 2014. I have with me Thomas Steipp, Liquidmetal Technologies, LQMT. It's a publicly traded company. Thomas, welcome to SNNLive.
Good to be here, Shelly.
Great to have you. Let's get right into it. Let's get an overview on the company, if you would.
Sure. Liquidmetal Technologies is an innovative company in Southern California that's really focused on changing the way people think about making metal parts. Most parts today are either machined or compressed in some fashion. We take a totally different approach. We injection mold like plastic. And as a result, you get a product which is harder, stronger, and for the right applications, much more inexpensive than you can get from a machined tool or something like metal injection molding. It's a niche, but one which is very important and changing the way people think about designing parts for their businesses.
Does it match all of the consistency that a machine part would?
We meet all of the requirements for the parts that are, we get a set of requirements from our customers. So yes, we do the same thing that stainless steel, manufactured steel, titanium does. We're 2.5 times stronger than titanium. We're more flexible than those. The opportunity is for engineers to now think about, oh, if I could do that, then I could make this. And we've just now gotten through the formation of, we've gotten our technology stabilized. We've produced a manufacturing facility in California where we can actually take customer requirements and produce them in a facility where they can come see them. And that started in 2014.
So from CAD/CAM to manufacturing, you can injection mold the metal into a finished part that's machine quality?
That's correct. It's really an unusual process. Most of us think of taking a block of metal and turning it into a part by machining it. What we do is make a mold, which is then every shot is computer controlled with the same pressure, same temperature of the alloy, and as a result, every part that comes out of that mold is identical to the prior one and to the next one. As a result, you get capabilities and material properties that are not available in any other materials.
This is brilliant because the way I see it, you can manufacture them faster depending on how many molds you have. You can then process in even more and more parts, and you don't have that human element. I mean, you know, look, at the end of the day, you're going to get quite frankly an unfinished part, so you're going to have some human, you know, production quality involved anyway, right, to finish it. But other than that, why wouldn't this work in a large way?
You actually hit on probably the key economic benefit of liquid metal, and that is that a lot of parts that are machined or made with other technologies have multiple steps. A metal injection part starts out day 1, finishes day 60. Machined parts get through multiple machines. We put all of the work on the front end with the design, the manufacture of the mold, and then the molding process. In 2 minutes, we make a finished part. We cut off the cookie and the mold, the runner, and at that point in time, with the proper design, the part is complete. So we don't have a lot of post-processing. While the cost of the alloy is more expensive, the cost of the finished part for the kinds of parts that we're looking at is often far less than a machined part.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. So give me an example of some parts that you know would run in your mill.
So we're working on some long-term parts now that we've already talked about that I can talk. We make guidance fins for missiles. And if you think about a supersonic missile, all 4 of the guidance fins need to be precisely the same parameters, the same geometric in 3 dimensions. To machine those is a costly process with fairly low yields. We can make the same part with tighter dimensions for roughly half the cost. We're working with companies now to materialize that. That's a long lead time item, but something that we think has already been proven and that we're looking forward to producing in the future.
So let me go back to the original postulate here.
Yeah.
Not only do you have a better manufacturing model, but you also have a better entry point of raw material that's going to be not only, what, greater tensile strength, I mean, equal if not, easily machined?
Strength, surface finish. The cost of the material is higher, but this is a little bit of the pay me now or pay me later. We only use the material that's required in the mold. Everything else is recycled. So fundamentally, we don't have that post-processing. When you start this machine, and you can see videos of it operating on our website, which is liquidmetal.com. This basically can run 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, lights out, once you get that upfront work done.
So it really pays to get a part that you need a lot of them. But if you need accuracy as well, for instance, the product you mentioned, then you can service that also.
So it's accuracy, repeatability, and the post-processing. When we find those applications, we find that we can provide a better part at a lower cost. We have found a number of customers in the long lead time items like aerospace, automotive, and medical who we're working with at this point, and some specialty customers that we're making prototype parts for today. Again, our manufacturing facility was just opened in October. We've already shipped parts from that and look forward to doing more.
So Thomas, we're at the end of 2014. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Looking forward to 2015 in a big way.
Tell me why.
That's when our first production parts hopefully will ship out of our own manufacturing facility to customers that we've been working with. And that's a big milestone for us to get the technology right, the manufacturing all set, and then to actually ship parts.
It's like the birth of a baby, isn't it?
Yes, and you can't get 9 women to do it in a month.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Steipp. Let's get your website out there.
And the website is Liquidmetal Technology.
Thomas Steipp, Liquidmetal Technologies, publicly traded company, and the symbol is LQMT. I'm Shelley Kraft. This is SNNLive, and we're coming to you live from the LD Micro main event in Bel Air, California, 2014. Nice company.
Good to see you, Shelley.
Good to see you, too.
Take care.